The medical examiner determined this week that Jordan Neely's death on Monday was due to compressions to his neck caused by the chokehold, ruling the death a homicide. The unidentified Marine veteran who subdued him was taken in for questioning but later released without charge while the investigation into the incident continues. A statement from the DA's office says they view this incident as a solemn and serious matter and are assessing all available video and photo footage as they identify and interview as many witnesses as possible. Neely was said to be a familiar performer on the subway system, seen here performing a Michael Jackson routine on a moving subway train. But eyewitness reports of Monday's incident, including from the man who filmed this video of the chokehold, described an erratic, somewhat aggressive individual who said he was hungry, thirsty, and didn't care if he went to jail, before being subdued in a deadly chokehold.
I do want to acknowledge how horrific it was to view a video of Jordan Neely being killed for being a passenger on our subway trains. And so our hearts go out to his families. I'm really pleased that the district attorney is looking into this matter. As I said, there have to be consequences. And so we'll see how this unfolds. But his family deserves justice.
Justice for Jordan Neely! Justice for Jordan Neely!
Pockets of protests have already broken out in the city calling for justice. Views echoed by New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who tweeted that Jordan Neely was murdered, calling the lack of charges to date disgusting. Manhattan Borough President Mark D. Levine said he saw Neely perform on the subway, lamenting a broken mental health system that failed him.
This was an unarmed individual who had been on the subway many times, known by many of the regular travelers. And, sometimes people have an episode where they're displaying their feelings in a loud, emotional way. But it became very clear that, he was not going to cause harm to these other people. And the video of 3 individuals holding him down until the last breath was snuffed out of him, I would say was a very extreme response.
With further protests expected into the weekend, as the focus now turns to a decision by the Manhattan DA. What we don't see on the video is what might have precipitated the actions by fellow passengers, including the man who placed Neely in a headlock, with New York Mayor Eric Adams saying there were many layers to the incident, adding that he had faith in the criminal justice system and that he was going to let the process play out. The NYPD has also asked the public to come forward with additional information. Chauvin Briceby's SABC News, New York.